One moment, please. Okay. We are finally back, y'all. Okay. Welcome back. Okay. Hang on. Welcome back to From the Holler. If you're new around here, my name is Missy, and on this channel, we are dedicated to loving and supporting each other through our loved ones' addictions, no matter what those addictions may be. And I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy day to spend a little bit of time with us. Y'all, it's not going to be a long one tonight. I have been out and about all day. We have been in the big city of Athens, Tennessee, and I just got home. And I run in here to get this started. So, with that being said, my phone battery is not at full capacity, and yeah, we're just going to do what we can. Okay. So, let me get a couple of things going here. There we go. All right. Hey, Randall. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Marianne. Hey, Brenda. So, when you do get on, please, if you can at all. Hey, Susan. If you can at all, jump in the chat, say hey, say hi, let me know you're here. I would love to acknowledge your presence. I love to do that. I just think that puts us on a more personal level. Okay? So, I hope everybody's having a terrific week. Like I said, Kelly, Aiden, and I went to Athens and did some things today. Hey, Patricia. Had a really good day. Had a really good day. I needed to get out of the house for a little bit and did not go by the Mennonite farm. We did not. Had plans on it, but we had other things that we had to do and just didn't make it in time. So a little sad about that, but that's okay. Y'all, I would have wanted to have spent money on something to can, and one of these days I'll have to show you my canning shelves because they are full. And yeah. Hey, Milo. How are you, darling? So, yeah. Um, that's what's going on in my little world. I'm a little out of breath because I had stuff that I had to put up that was refrigeratable. So I slung it where it needed to go, got in here. Hey, Jesse. It's a day. Hello. So, again, I hope you guys are having a good week. Um, I don't know. We're just going to jump right into this, okay? We are. We're just going to jump right into this. Uh, I don't know how many of you have heard about the new law that has been signed and is in effect right now concerning fent. But what it says is if you get caught with any of the ingredients that is used for fent, it is a, hey, Reflections, hi, darling. Oh, don't start that. Let's don't start being trots tonight, okay? This old girl's tired and I'm not in the mood, okay? So, anyway, um, if you get caught with that, it's a mandatory sentence. It's a federal offense. It's a mandatory sentence. And there's no wiggle room on it. If you get caught with 100 grams or more of fent, you will get a mandatory 10-year sentence in federal prison. No ifs, ands, or buts. Mandatory 10-year sentence. Now, if you pay attention to the news, okay, and I don't pay, y'all, I cannot deal with national news right now. Okay, they get on my nerves, and I just want to throw something. But if you pay attention to the news in your area, okay, or even if you watch the national news, you'll see all the time that they're taking down these huge amounts of illicit drugs, and most of the time, uh, they've got a lot of fent, a whole lot of fent. And if you looked at the community post that I put, I think it was yesterday, you will see the teeny tiny pinhead amount that it takes to unalive an adult human being. Okay? And to know that 100 grams, if you get caught with 100 grams, do the math on that one. Okay? I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for asking. It's been a good day. But if you do the math on that, then um, you'll see that this is a big deal. Do I want to see more happen? Duh. Yeah, I do. Do I want to see this in action? You darn skippy, I do. Am I happy with this? To an extent, yeah. It's a start. It's a good start. There are other things out there, and we all know this, okay? And I hope you guys can hear me and that I'm not too, I don't know. I've got the air conditioner on in here because I'm hot, okay? Ugh. Anyway, I want to see more done, okay? When I say it's a good start, I mean, okay, golf clap. It's a good start. There are other things out there, and like I was saying, we all know this. There are other things out there that needs to be addressed as well, and there needs to be strict, tough penalties on that stuff too. For instance, I don't know. There's a lot. Okay, if you are involved in the sale and they can get the physical evidence needed in order to prove that you were involved in the sale to somebody that passed, and I know that this is the law in some cases. I've not seen it in effect but one time around here anyway. I want to see a crackdown on that. Okay? Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. It's the first time I wore it. Because I've been eating like crap since I've been sick. And I'm now back to doing what I need to do and getting this back off of me. But thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, some of these. Dude, get on some more. Okay. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. I do. If y'all are catching some of these comments, like, I just can't with some of them. I just can't. So y'all would be proud of me, okay? You would be very proud of me. Get to your kitchen, old woman. Eat a big one, old man, okay? Little boy. Yeah, they're. It feels good to smile, Brenda. It does. I did not know whether I would I would get this back. I'll be honest with you. I didn't. I didn't. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shasha. I don't know what you're saying, dude. I don't speak that language. Please go away. Okay? But anyway, y'all would be proud of me. Normally, y'all, I've told you before, I am petty Betty. Okay? And when somebody says something stupid or that really just irks me, or hurts my feelings, then I go into petty Betty mode, and I I want to hurt their feelings. Okay, so I've always been the one where I would say something back to them, and then I would ban them from the channel. Well, I had one yesterday that said something stupid, hurt my feelings, pissed me off, all in the same comment. And I didn't say a thing. Didn't feel the need to. I just banned them. Okay. Hey, Miss Charlotte, what you doing? I just banned them. Okay. Um. Yay! You made it, Jen. Yay! Oh, I did not cook tonight. I knew that I was going to be late getting home, that we were going to do this. I had already told you guys we were going to be live tonight and that we were going to do this, and I didn't want to be like, oh, yeah, by the way, huh? So I didn't cook tonight. Hey, Erica. Hi, darling. Anyway, I am going to tell you what was said because, you can't delete people. Okay? You can't block them. So hopefully this biddy is watching. And I'm going to be nice about it. But she said, and I quote, that I should have listened to all the people that gave me advice before this happened instead of getting mad at them. In other words, I should have listened to her. And that if I thought this was over with, then I was wrong, that this is going to continue to happen and happen and happen until my son passes. And then it'll be over with. And that she's been in my position before. I call BS on that. You ain't been in my position before, or you would not be saying the stuff that you're saying. And that she prays for me. I don't need your prayers, okay? Because if you're not gonna show any hope, any faith, any empathy, anything else, I don't need your prayers, okay? That's just the way it is. So yeah, thank you, Roberto. Thank you. That happened. That happened. And Force of Nature, I hope you're watching right now. I sound like Sheldon Cooper's mother. I happen to like Miss Mary. Thank you. I think I'm more like, his nanny, but whatever. I think I look and sound more like her. But thank you. Forces of Nature, Force of Nature, I hope you're watching. And I hope you know that you mean nothing to me. And your opinion, well, you can sit on it and rotate. Okay? Thank you. Moving on. So, there's that. So, I want to know. Here is, I know, right? Right. Like, and this is every time I post a video. Okay, this is not the first time she has blessed me with her opinion on how I need to do things in my own life. You know, I'm 55 years old. Whatever. But yeah, this is not the first time, but it will be the last time because she has been banned. Okay, I hope it's a her because it seems like a her. It just seems like a biddy, a hateful old biddy. Okay, Gemma from SOA. I liked her. Okay, I liked her. I love that show. That is my favorite show of all time. I watch it over and over and over again. We do. We sure do. Oh, no, I don't do shout outs, but thank you for asking. Yes, she was, but you knew where you stood with Gemma, okay? You knew. You want somebody to sue you? Okay. Lord. Hey, RL. Where you been, chick? Where you been? That's okay. That's okay. I'm older too. You heard I could do a backflip? Yes, we're talking about SOA. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Jax. Mm-hmm. My little, I actually had a little dog, and he was named after Jax. His name was Jax. Oh, ooh, but yay. I have been enjoying my Rainier cherries here lately. Probably too much. Opie. I love it. I love it. Every time I see a group of motorcycles, I'm looking for Jacks and Opie and Chibs and Tig, the whole gang. Thank you, Blake. I appreciate that. Somebody is desperate for attention, and you can go away. Thank you. Anyway, hey Leslie. All right, so we're going to do an exercise, okay? And I'll be honest with you. I after thinking about this and what I want to say and all that. No, I don't need any more mods. Thank you. Um, I want to know how many of you parents that are dealing with your child's addiction. I want to know how many of you have ever said the words, and I quote, I would do anything for my child, or I would give my life for my child. And I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to answer, okay? I really want to know how many of you have ever said that. Yep, I've been to Dollywood. Romania. Wow. Cool. I'm very proud of you, Jones crew. I am very proud of you. 5 years is nothing to sneeze at. And that is awesome. That is awesome. Alright, so I'm getting some answers in here. No, I don't do shout outs, but thank you for asking. Okay, so the next thing, I want to ask you is this. How many of you have told me or another mom that's struggling with this that they needed to walk away from that child, to put that child out of their life? Or not, okay, let me rephrase this. To put their child out of their life. Raise your hands. Yep. Yep, Jones, that is, it's either that or, I mean, even when they get, even if they do go into recovery, you're still on your toes with it. Okay, you're still on edge. You're still going to worry. Um, oh, Jesse, I'm sorry to hear that. So, if you say, I'm gonna put this out here, okay, and I may not be eloquent with this. I mean, holy hell, I am a Southern girl, okay, and I get told how, you know, how dumb I sound. Anyway, if you sit and say, I would do anything for my child, I would give my life for my child, then why is it that when the going gets rough, do you completely cut yourself off from your child? That's my question. I've had thousands tell me how stupid I was for continuing to have even a relationship with Joseph. Okay? No enabling, no financial help, no anything. Okay? None of that. I don't enable. I know the difference. I have been through this long enough. I know the difference. Okay? I mean, I'm just asking here. Okay? Because I have always said, if you know me in real life, you will know. And if you've known me as long as some people have, you will know that my biggest desire in my life has always been to be a mama. Okay? And I've told you guys that, I wanted to be bewitched or genie back in the day when I was a little girl and wiggle my nose or blink my eyes and make my baby dolls become real. I wanted to be a mama. I didn't have one, so I wanted to be one. I don't want to stop being one, for the simple fact that, you know, my kid is an addict. When the shit gets real, have I set hard boundaries? Yes, I have. But I'm not going to put him out of my life. And I'm not saying that you're bad for doing that or anything else. Okay? I'm not judging anybody here. I am simply asking. I have someone pretty close to me, okay, who does not agree. And this is not somebody I am willing to walk away from, okay? But they do not agree with how I handle or that I even have a thought to handle any of this. They don't agree with it 100%. And they don't care to tell me. And I don't care to tell them back, you know? Look at your children and you point out, you show me which one of your children you'd be okay with walking away from letting go because they made a mistake or because they got into drugs or alcohol or because they committed a crime or whatever it may be. You show me which kid you would be willing to do that for. And if you can't show me that kid, okay, if you can't pick one of your kids out, if you tell me that that's not happening, then why are you telling me it needs to happen to me? And when I say thousands of people have told me, that was the advice that force of nature thought I should have went with, I guess. But yeah. Just because Joseph is an addict, just because, he's in jail right now, and he's been to jail multiple times, that doesn't mean that one, I stopped loving him. Okay? I birthed that child. I carried that child in my belly. Bad parents are the main cause of addiction. Get the fuck off my channel. Okay? Get off my channel. No. You don't have a clue about addiction. Liz, you got something you want to say? Because I can take you out too. Okay? That's me. That's me, Jen. I know that I'm not good to be around them. Okay? I'm not good to be around them. So I do the same thing. I withdraw. I go quiet. And if they want to check on me or find out what's going on or whatever, they can contact me. I'm not going to be like, nah, I'm not talking to them today, or I'm not going to ignore their calls or text message. But if they want to check on me, then hey, I'm all for that. I would appreciate that. But if they don't, they don't. And I'm not going to make them. I'm just not. Yeah. Thank you, Randall. I'm sorry. You're going to be busy tonight, dude. Okay? Yeah. I'm trying to help. Okay, you gone too, dude. Whew. So that's the way I feel. Okay? And I've always told you what works for me, what I do, it may not work for you. You may have to go another route. That's fine. That's fine. Okay? Addiction is not the same for everybody. What worked for your kid to get clean or your loved one to get clean, it might not work for mine. I mean, holy hell, I've told y'all that everything that he's tried, okay? And there's just not, so far, there's nothing worked for long. It's okay if we don't agree on 100% of everything. We're adults here, okay? We're adults. Let's be adults. Am I going to say stuff that piss y'all off? Probably. Probably. Are you going to comment something that pisses me off? Probably. At some point in time. But that's okay. It's okay. No good discussion if everyone gets banned. I'm not banning everyone. What I am putting out of my channel is the trots or the bots and the trolls, okay? The ones that like to talk nasty. I am a 55-year-old woman and I do not have to put up with that. Okay? And you never know when there might be some youngin, some youngin jump on here and see all that. That's just the way it is. No, we're not going to. Liz, if you're not an adult, no, you're not. Yep, we all need to respect others' opinions. Yes. Oh, bless your heart. And that's hard. Reflections, that's hard. And I know it is. I went through a period where, I didn't know where Joseph was at. I didn't know if he was alive. I didn't know if he was in jail. I didn't know if he had food or if he was still actively using. The last time I laid eyes on him, I stood and got. Joseph is taller than I am, okay? There ain't many people in this world that are not taller than I am because I'm 5'3", okay? And, well, mistakes happen, and that's just the way it is. Thank you, Louise. Thank you. The last time I laid eyes on him, I was nose to nose with him on my tiptoes, nose to nose with him, telling him, deadbeat daddy, you're a deadbeat daddy, okay? Because you don't take care of your kid, you can't leave the drugs alone, you can get out of my house, deadbeat daddy. And the more I said those words, deadbeat daddy, the more I said that, the madder he got. And it came to blows. Okay? Jonathan, really? Dude, that didn't need to be on here, okay? So let it go. Let it go. For real. For real. Well, the kids are not going to be nasty on my channel, okay? Just not going to happen. What is this channel? This is From the Holler, and we are dedicated to loving and supporting each other through our loved ones' addictions, regardless of what that addiction might be. There you go. Hi, Bobby. There you go, Ariel. There you go. There you go. Why would I want to sit here and continually watch porn-ish comments coming across my feed? Why would y'all want to stay in the comments and see that crap? Okay? Why would I want to sit here and be like, and watch people say bad stuff about me? You know, what's up, Grandma? You look like my dead grandma. Really? Really? I mean, I laugh at the ones that tell me I look like Sheldon Cooper's mama. Okay? I do. You know, that's just the way it is. And Louise, I am thankful that they have never been in my shoes. I don't think 99.9% of the people that do that could handle being in my shoes. What is it? What's the meme? Don't walk a mile in my shoes. Spend 30 minutes inside my head. That'll freak you out. There you go. There you go. I don't know. That's just the way I feel. You know, when you're down and out already and people tell you, see, like that right there. Do you see that right there? Okay. Gone. When you're down and out already and people tell you that you're silly for having hope, for having any kind of faith, for believing that things are going to get better, that your child or your loved one is going to get better, that they're going to find recovery, okay? You're still holding on to that mustard seed. And somebody sits there and tells you how stupid you are for doing that, and that it's just the ODs are just going to happen over and over and over again until he passes. I mean, seriously. Seriously. Where do you think that puts, especially a mama? Because I've told y'all, I can only speak from a mama's perspective, okay? Where the hell do you think that puts a mama? What do you think that does? I mean, she just did a video. You're sitting there watching a video of her telling you that she's struggling. Okay? She's struggling to get through the freaking days. And the audacity of you telling her you just need to give up because he's dead anyway. I'm probably going to lose my monetization on this video, but that's okay. What do you think that does? Does it make you feel more of a woman? Do you need to destroy people? Do you need to get all your words out for the day? Or is it just me? Is it just me that these people come after? Because I don't care to get on here and share the absolute 100% truth of my life, good, bad, or ugly. I don't care to. And I do. I mean, I put it all out here. I mean, hell's bells. I've put his mug shots up. I've put, pictures and videos of him nodding out. I've done all the things. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I have put him on here live with you guys so that he could answer questions and so that, you could see him in real life, in real whatever. I'm not afraid to hide behind a computer. I'll get on here live and I'll tell you guys, I'll sit here and cry my eyes out. Okay? And I have done that before. I have sat here and cried my eyes out. Because I am in such a horrible place. My son has almost died once again. I walked in and found him. And the first thing that pops in your mind is you just don't even need to have hope because he's going to die anyway. F you. F you. No. Jonathan, if you don't like the way I run my channel, you can exit too, dude. Okay? I'm tired of seeing you whine. Okay? We're trying to have an adult conversation here about something important. And if you want to keep involving yourself and being worried about people that you don't need to be worried about, you can leave my channel too. Bye. Oh, Erica, bless your heart. Oh, I don't let them rent space in my head. But there are people out there, Miss Brenda, there's people out there that don't have the support system that I have, or they don't have the ability to put it out of their head. Okay? There's people out there that those words would absolutely freaking destroy them. From the top of their heads to the tip of their toes. It would destroy them. And there is no freaking reason for it to happen. Just because you can. Just because you can be a beauty. And that drives me crazy. It does. It drives me crazy to see. I know what I have to put up with. There's a whole lot that goes on that y'all don't even know anything about because there's a huge price to pay if I put it out. Okay? And I know that. Y'all, I need to go get new glasses. I can't hardly read or see nothing. I got my bifocals up here. That's why I keep pushing them up. I'm getting old. I think each person has to choose what boundaries for their own mental health they need to set, but that doesn't mean you're giving up on hope or encouragement. No, we're going to have company. Hang on. What?
Hi.
Can I help you with something?
I wanted to show them my monkey.
Okay, show them your monkey.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to show them.
Okay, are you done now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Him and that monkey. Okay, him and that monkey. He had to have that. In this life, Brenda, yes. If you don't have hope, um, it's going to take you down. It's going to drag you down. It is, and that's the scary and sad part. One of them, anyway. Oh, thank you, Erica. And you make me feel loved. Okay? All of y'all do. You make me feel loved. You make me feel like I'm not alone in this. Like somebody else understands. There is always at least one that understands where I'm at on this addiction path. Okay? You've been through it. You're going through it. You know. Okay? Uh, your grandson has one of them monkeys. Hobby Lobby. Whew. Yeah. Opinions are like butt holes. Everybody's got one. I'm being nice. Okay. And I just hit the microphone, so. I don't know. This woman in particular, okay? She's awful. She has said some god awful stuff on past videos, and this was a turning point for me. I'd given chance after chance, and there's no more chances. There's just not. Did you make it, Randall? Have you made it? I need to know. Thank you, Ruby. I cannot imagine life without hope. Ooh, Lord have mercy. You know, I can't. Not this life, anyway. We're supposed to lift each other up. Yep, we are. We are. We need a new recipe video. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking about doing. Okay. Thank you, Amber. Thank you. I appreciate that. It always brings a smile to my face when you read my comment because I want to make you happy. And thank you, Ruby. Hope is faith, believing in a higher power than other than yourself. Sucks to be her. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Bobby. I'm very sorry to hear that. That is awesome, Louise. That is awesome. I I have hope that that is going to be the outcome with Joseph. Okay? Oh, Bobby, I'm so sorry. I'm from Kalamazoo. Where do you think I'm from? No, never give up hope. If you ever get to the point where you're on the verge of giving up hope in this lifestyle, please reach out. Dear Lord, please reach out. You know, when I was in labor with my first son, my sister gave me the greatest advice I've had. Okay, and it carries through so many different things. She told me that if I lost control of my emotions, or, you know, to focus on what I was doing, on giving birth to the baby, because if I lost it, I wouldn't be able to get it back. Okay? And to begin with, I thought, well, what is it? You know, what is it? And then I'm in labor fixing to give birth to my son. I'm doing it all natural, okay? And I could feel myself wanting to just cry, wanting to scream and cry and do all the things. And those words came back in my head. If you lose it, you won't get it back. And I was bound and determined I wasn't going to lose my shit while giving birth. I was going to do the job, do the task at hand, give birth, hold my baby, feel that wonderful love that you have, and I did. If you lose it, you won't get it back. And that is one thing that keeps me going in all of this. I think that really set me up for this life that I'm having to live right now. You know, um, if I lose it, whatever it is, whether it be hope or love or faith or whatever, I won't get it back. And because this is hard. This is hard. And so I keep going. I keep chugging along. Chugga, 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 chugga. I keep chugging along. And I make jokes every now and then. I understand that. Sometimes you got to laugh through the pain, right? Wasn't that what they said on Steel Magnolias? That sometimes you got to laugh through the pain. I think that was, um, oh shoot, I don't remember. That was one of them. Anyway, Steel Magnolias is my favorite movie, and right now I can't think of who it was. Um, Bobby, don't do that, darling. Please don't do that. My email is in the description box. Please, please, please send me an email, um, either with your phone number or I'll send you mine. Okay? I'll send you mine and we'll sit and talk. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay? She wouldn't want you to do that. You are not alone, Amber. You are not. This is such a great group of people. Like, they have become my family. They really have. They have become my brothers and my sisters. And I am so thankful for all of them. And we are here for each other, no matter what. I'm afraid to find out what you need advice on. Okay? I'm afraid to find out. But go ahead. You're from Kalamazoo? So I was just I was just throwing that out there. That used to be our thing. That used to be where we always said we were from back in the day. Oh, Bobby, I'm so sorry you're going through such a rough time. Darling, I know. I know. But you're wanted and you're needed here in this life. Okay? You are loved here in this life. I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. I know how hard it had to be to type those words. I've been where you're at more times than I should probably even try to count. Please, please. My email is from the holler, the number one, from the holler one at gmail.com. Please email me. Please, please. We will sit and we will talk as long as you need to sit and talk. Okay? I promise you. I promise you. And I keep hitting that thing, you know. We're from all over the country, all over the world. Thank you. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad it's been helping. Therapy's amazing, isn't it? I've been doing therapy here lately too, and I gotta say, it has been amazing. And it'll get better for you too, darling. I promise you it will. I promise you it will. I promise you. Yep, it sure will. Marshall, you can email me, but if it's anything nasty, okay, do not be surprised what happens next. Okay? I'm old. Well, you're ugly, so I'm just saying. That's good, Bobby. That's good. That's good. I'm proud of you. I am. And I am sending you the biggest hug. Okay? We got this. Okay? We got this. We're going to get through this. We got this. Oh, okay, Marshall. I will post your email on YouTube if you send me, okay? And if it's a picture, that's getting posted. Watch. I'll put you on, I'll make you famous on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and everything. Just saying. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Bobby, that's awful. That is awful. That had to be scary. That had to be super scary. For real. I'm afraid to say this, but hi, Robert. I'm glad you've got a sense of humor, Marshall. Okay. Uh, I'm just saying. All right, y'all. Uh, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Twerk, please. Honey, I'm going to let that one go. Is anything being done to help your son heal? Uh, no. He's in jail. So the jail that he's in doesn't offer any help. The one that he just got out of, uh, they had classes and stuff, and they did AA meetings and all that. This one, they do allow preachers to come in and to hold church. So he does get to go to church and stuff like that, but that's it. That's it. So, okay. Thank you, Marshall. Yep. Yep, Jen. There you go. There you go. I am going to get back to where I need to be. I will never be the person, the missy or the mama or the friend or anything like that that I was 15 and a half years ago when all this started. Okay? That that part of me is gone. It's been gone. I can't go backwards. I will never be that person again. But I know who I am. I know how I am. I know what I hold dear and I know what I don't. I know what I will tolerate and I know what I will absolutely shut down in a freaking heartbeat. Okay? I will find that one again. Some people may be like, oh shit. You've changed. Nope. I'm just back. I was told, I've been told multiple times that one of my children just wants their mama back. Okay? Um, I don't know about that. I don't know. I was pretty sassy. Okay? I was pretty sassy. And I don't know if you can handle full force mama again, okay? We'll find a common ground, equal ground, and we'll run with that, okay? So yeah. A better version, yep. Yep. Do you guys have a plan for when he gets out? We are working on that. Since we don't know when he's getting out, it's kind of hard to work on a plan. Um, it's it could be October, or it could be as much as 10 years from now. So we don't know. We don't have a clue. It's, you know. Uh-huh. Well, I'm not, none of us, whether addiction's in the picture or not, none of us would be the same person. We wouldn't be the same mamas or the same aunts or anything that we were when we were younger, when we were new moms, okay? We've been through the hard shit. We've been through the up all nights, fevers, puking, all the things, okay? Broken bones, skateboard accidents, bicycle accidents. We've been through all that, okay? We're seasoned. There is a reason why, and I will forever say this, there is a reason why most women have children at a younger age. There just is. Um, they are, honey, this is the way it's been forever. This is tame, okay? This is kind of tame. But there's a reason that, most women choose to have their kids young. I'm tired, okay? I'm not the same. I was never a helicopter mom, but I was a watchful mom, if you get what I'm saying. Because when my kids were little, that's when, all this abduction and stuff like that, that's when all that really got started. Adam Walsh disappeared. If y'all know that case, John Walsh, he disappeared. Hey, that scared me. Okay? That scared me. If that little boy can get gone, while him and his mamas, I think they were in a Sears, that could happen to mine. And my kids, okay, especially the two little boys, the two youngest, they had stealth mode. Okay, we would go into a store, let's say Walmart. We'd go into a store, and I would turn to get like a box of cereal or something. And it don't take long to get that off the shelf. Okay, I had already decided what I was getting. I just reached up to get it, and I took my eyes off of them for half a second. And when I turned with that box of cereal, they had gone into stealth mode and they were gone. They were out of that buggy or cart, whatever you want to call it. We call it a buggy. Thank you, Amber. Thank you so much for joining us. And it was, in Walmart back then, it was Code Adam, Code Adam. And the Adam stood for Adam Walsh. They were the ones that got, the different things started. Hey, Glenda. And Code Adam. And my heart would just drop every time. Okay? And they would be in the toys, playing ball, or doing something. Okay? Or there would be an announcement over the intercom. Joseph was little at this time, and he didn't speak very plainly. He had a speech impediment. He could not say his R's or his L's. Yeah. And he didn't know our real names. All he knew was Mama and Daddy. And he knew his last name. And so there'd be an announcement over the intercom, you know, Mama and Daddy of Joseph, have your child, your really cute child, at the jewelry counter. You know. But it was scary. It was super scary. But I wasn't a helicopter mom. I was just an attentive mom. No, I don't do shout outs, but thank you. Oh, it was, they'd scare me to death. And, oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Aiden's 8. Okay? And I don't care to tell you, we were in, I call it the Hobby Lobby today, and I put him in the buggy. Okay? I put him in the buggy. I do not care to put that out there. He got mad at me, but that's okay. Um, I trust nobody out there anymore. Nobody. That don't even make sense. Hi, Trinity. What's going on, darling? Uh, let's see. I'm gonna catch up on this. I think most of them are in Mama's basement, whack-a-jacking. Uh, but yeah, some of them are definitely mother country. Yeah. Anytime, Ruby. Well, right now, um, you know, I'm healing. Okay. They are quick, and mine was like, I'm telling you, they were like the Flash, and they had stealth mode. You did not hear them, you did not see them, and I have to tell y'all this little story. Okay. So back in my younger years, okay, much younger. Uh, hang on. Hey, Kate, you got prayers, Trinity. I'm sending them. Thank you, Ruby. Uh, hey, Jory. Anyway, so I'm going to tell y'all this cute little story, and then I'm going to hop off here. Y'all, I am all nasally and stuff again, and if you can hear, I got the scratchy voice and all that. Anyway, so when I was younger, I was a bit of a hothead, okay? No, I might have a wee bit of road rage. Okay, I might have been the original road rager. I don't know. Anyway, okay, Trinity. Um, I may have flipped a bird a few times. Okay, in my younger days, I might still do it now. Um, but anyway, didn't think anything about it. My kids were little bitty. Okay, so we're in the grocery store. We are in Ingles, and I will never forget this. We were walking through Ingles, and I had Joseph in the seat, and I had Caleb, my other son, in the back, and he was sitting down and he was playing. Okay, and you're very welcome. And again, I turned. I noticed that there was an elderly couple um, coming towards us. And I turned to get something off the shelf, and I heard that older woman gasp. Okay? Just, you just, I didn't know if Joseph was falling out or, the other one was falling out. I didn't know. So I turned around real quick. And just as I turned around, the older couple is walking by my kids. They're almost at the end of the buggy. And they're shaking their heads, okay? And I'm like, I look at Joseph, and he is sitting there, and him and Caleb both, they have the biggest grins on their faces. And they're both sitting there like this. Yeah. Yeah. Mine did the same thing, Rebecca. They would play Marco Polo in there, but they'd go silent until, it's time for me to find them. So that's the little stinkers, okay? There's a ton of those memories. Not where they're, flipping people off or anything, but there's a ton of those memories. There are times when I wish I could go back to that time, pre-addiction, and just have a day. Put the Marlboros down and smoke American spirits. Them's them will put hair on my chest. I'm good, thank you. Okay, I'm good. Anyway, that's my funny story for the day, and yeah, good to laugh. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting and loving me and letting me know that I'm not alone. And I hope y'all know that you're not alone. We're not doing this. Hate the hollers. What the crap? How can you hate a holler? You don't even know what it is. Okay. Anyway. I love you guys. And I will see you guys Sunday. Okay? Oh, hang on. Don't anybody go anywhere. Hold on. Okay? Somebody said I need that a new recipe video was needed. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Okay? I got distracted by the trots. Okay? Here's what I'm thinking. Since I'm doing this new lifestyle, this new eating lifestyle, okay? And I've been in my kitchen for the past 2 weeks now, playing with ingredients, making new foods, using new stuff that I have never used in my whole entire life, okay? Would y'all be interested in seeing some of this stuff and how we're all eating now and how we're incorporating? Y'all, I ate avocados, okay? I am 55 years old and I have, up until night before last, I had never had avocado. Well, I thought I had one time and I thought I didn't like it. But I ate an avocado in with my power bowl that I made up, okay? And I bought some more today. Who am I? Who is this woman? Okay? I'm just saying. So, yay. Oh, cool. Definitely want to see. Good deal. Good deal. We have got some good stuff. You can live off of avocados. I like them with salt on a taco. Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go. Golly bun. So I'm in Kroger, okay, 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm standing at the avocados just staring at them. I have no clue how to pick one out. I have no clue if it's not ripe, if it's too ripe. I had no clue. This random stranger walks up with her daughter, and she's standing there, you know. And I said, "Ma'am, can you help me pick out a couple of avocados?" I have no clue. And she said, oh, I love avocados. And her daughter's like, I eat them with salt, just the avocados, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And she has me, she says, this one's good for guacamole. This one's good to slice. And this one's good. You can leave it out for, you can leave it wherever for a couple of days and then it'll be ready. You don't want to get a bunch of all ripe ones unless you're making a big bunch of guacamole. You don't want to get all hard ones if you need to use them tonight. And we're standing there and we're touching all the avocados. Okay. Oh, I don't know what people thought of us, but we were just, that was us. So, yeah, apparently I have a lot to learn about how to pick avocados. They were good. They were good. So, and I bought some more today, and I'm going to eat them. Okay. Ah. Just kidding. Anyway, that's my little story. Y'all, I get myself in these situations, and I could run my own comedy. Well, ain't you just a ball of sunshine? You damn Skippy, I'm a ball of sunshine and a whole lot of fun, okay? You get me started. Yeah, we was filling them up big time, okay? It was fun. But I could have my own comedy show. I'm I'm freaking hilarious. Anyway. Ah, damn, you look 50. Thank you, because I'm 55. Oh, nope. Tennessee. East Tennessee. You didn't welcome me in good way. Whatever. Whatever. Is it that apparent, auto parts? Is it that apparent that, I mean, where you can put it down to those two? I'm just I'm just saying. Anyway, all right, I'm really going to hop off here, okay? I'm going to go in here and we're probably going to watch another episode of The Croods like I've not seen it 50 times over the past 2 weeks. Excuse me. Got the hiccups now. And then I'm going to take my old body and I'm going to lay down and I'm going to sleep good tonight, okay? Oh, really? Okay, cool. Cool. Love you guys. Mean it. I'll see you guys Sunday. Right now, I'm going to I think I'm going to start doing what's for dinner. Okay? And just showing you guys what I'm cooking. Y'all better watch it or I won't do no more. Okay? I don't like when YouTube tells me that my subscribers are choosing not to watch that video. That's what I got from yesterday's video. Love you guys. Mean it. See y'all Sunday. Bye, y'all.